Yeah, happy. Yeah, man. I'm going to read from. What is that? What is that book there? What is it? Oh, yeah, this book here, man. Sit down there. Let me. Yeah, you stay right there, man. Yeah, I'm gonna read from Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff. I'm kind of enjoying this. It's. I am. So far this week, it seems like a. I can't for sure say I've done this every day, but heck, it's only Wednesday. There ain't been that many days in the week, has there? I hope everybody's doing good. Um, I've been up for a little while, just laying in the bed, loving on my dog, and watching a few videos and just kind of scrolling around. And finally, I just now stepped out of the bed and put a little food down for the cat and for the little dog. And I don't think that little dog's eating what she was given. And gave a little bit to Ladybird, but a lot of times she won't eat until we take our walk because she might have to poop. But anyway, today's reading from Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it is all small stuff. We got to remember that. This one's really, really, it hits pretty good home to me. Become more patient. It's number 13. We can all use a little patience, I think. And I'm not talking about the Guns N' Roses song. The quality of patience goes a long way towards your goal. Oh, let me get this out of the way. Like this video, please. And if you would, subscribe. If you've watched anything I've done and you haven't subscribed yet and you are enjoying it, not that I do a whole lot of, you know, fancy stuff or anything, consider subscribing. Anyway, the quality of patience goes a long way towards your goal of creating a more peaceful and loving self. The more patient you are, the more accepting you will be of what is, rather than insisting that life be exactly as you would like it to be. Without patience, life is extremely frustrating. You're easily annoyed, bothered, and irritated. Patience adds a dimension of ease and acceptance to your life. It's essential for inner peace. Becoming more patient involves opening your heart to the present moment, even if you don't like it. If you're stuck in a traffic jam, late for an appointment, opening to the moment would mean catching yourself building a mental snowball before your thinking got out of hand and gently reminding yourself to relax. It might also be a good time to breathe as well as an opportunity to remind yourself that in the bigger scheme of things, being late is small stuff. Patience also involves seeing the innocence in others. My wife Chris and I have two young children, ages 4 and 7. On many occasions, while writing this book, our 4-year-old daughter has walked into my office and interrupted my work, which can be disruptive to a writer. What I have learned to do most of the time is to see the innocence in her behavior rather than to focus on the potential implications of her interruption. I won't get my work done. I'll lose my train of thought. This was my only opportunity to write today, and so forth. I remind myself why she is coming to see me, because she loves me, not because she is conspiring to ruin my work. When I remember to see the innocence, I immediately bring forth a feeling of patience and my attention is brought back to the moment. Any irritation that may have been building is eliminated, and I'm reminded once again of how fortunate I am to have such beautiful children. I've found that if you look deeply enough, you can almost always see the innocence in other people as well as in potentially frustrating situations. When you do, you will become a more patient and peaceful person. In some strange way, you begin to enjoy many of the moments that used to frustrate you. Yeah, I believe that's true. I think I've been sharing this with my buddy Jordan the past few days since we started talking again, and I'm always sharing it. I know Mike Hernandez has heard this plenty of times from me. Uh, I think the past couple of years have been a real test of patience for me. You know, if you were to go back probably a little over 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years ago, 2 years, 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 2 years I was in a really bad place, and where I live, I thought that I needed to move. I thought I needed to relocate out of this trailer, even if I was still in Alabama, or even possibly go to another area of the country or something. I didn't know. I was trying to force something on myself and make decisions, big moves, all on my own in my own thinking, and eventually it stopped, and I started getting the message loud and clear that you know the Spirit has had me positioned in Alabama where I'm at for the past 4.5 years for a particular reason, and I know some of the reasons and some of them I don't, but I know that this is where I'm supposed to be for right now, and not to make any other further moves until otherwise told. And now it wasn't instantly all hunky dory once I accepted this. Because first part too is a few years ago, I had to just finally come into terms that I have to step into the position that I've been called to be in, and that's just to be a servant, to be helpful to other people if I can. But I can't be helpful to nobody until I start. I used a double negative there. I can't be helpful to anybody until I personally have started doing my own personal work on myself. And it's been, I've always been trying to constantly seek to be, the best that I can be, but I wasn't really doing that well when I was actively drunk every day and losing doubt in myself. I think one of the main messages over the years that God has just constantly drilled into me was that if I'd believed in myself and the whole mission of what's given to me and the things that I can potentially do more, if I'd stopped doubting it and doubting me, like if I believed in myself as much as I have come to understand and know God and the Spirit and divinity, then I would be a lot further along in this process of what is going on. But as you know, or maybe you don't, but with free will, and free will started before I even got here on earth, but choosing to be here, choosing to live, making certain choices in life, I was free to make those choices. And that is what slowed down the process of getting to where I'm at now. So anyway, I'm still learning patience. Like, the other day I was talking about, my buddy. The only thing I'm concerned about is that my buddy he's not answering no texts. He's not answering phone calls. And I just want him to know that I could care less if he sends me that laptop or anything. Like, to me, the reconnection of someone that was dear to me in my life and still is more important than any material thing that somebody may offer to me. Now, it's easier than said and done sometimes. But what I'm getting at is I'm trying to be patient. Be patient. I'm working on my patience. I have a lot more time in my given day than a lot of people. And I'm also have to learn to be patient about that, because some other people, many of the people that I do communicate on a daily basis with, they're very busy, a lot busier than I am. They work, they have kids, or they have grown kids and they have grandkids, and they still work, and they do a lot of volunteer work, and they, whatever. You're talking to a man here, a spirit in flesh, but this physical body man here, dude, whatever, gray cloud, almost 50 years old in December. I'll be 50 in Earth years, and no wife, no kids. That's just not been part of my journey. I was told years ago, I can't have children, not from my loins anyway. Now that doesn't mean that God couldn't correct that and change his mind, but it wasn't written for me to be a father in that sense. Now, children really like me. I get along with kids. I'm a big kid at heart. And so if I had a partner that had a child, I would do my best to be the best role model I could, and try to instill some kind of goodness in the child, and help my friend or partner, whoever it is I'm with, raise their child. But other than that, I'm good. I'm grateful this morning to just be here making this video. So until next time, just remember, don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small, and we got this. We're going to keep on moving. It looks like I've gained a couple. I'm at 396 today, so we're getting close to 400. And my goal is really I'd like to get to 500 before the end of December, but I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to count it out. It could happen, but it's close. Let's see how close we can get to 500 before it's the turn of the year. That'd be cool. I appreciate y'all. Share my videos if you can. Hit the like button again and subscribe. I love you. But you know how I say it, ditto. Ditto is our way here on the channel. So, Gray Cloud over and out. Say to the eternal moment, ditto.